Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready?
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Everything you got, let's go.
Hello and welcome to Week 10 of the Drew and Stu podcast. I'm Drew Livingstone. Wait, it's Week 11, not Week 10. Cam, I'm already on a slow start.
Right out of the gate, like
Right
the
out of the
horse. You just hit the gate again. You can't even get out of your stall.
It's like Sunday morning, Cam, when we woke up and we were like, oh, Carolina's winning. Perfect. So we didn't have this much money on the Giants, did we? Oh, yes, we did.
True.
Oops.
I did a show and I did a couple extra things for a guy because he's like, if you help me out, I'll give you some cash. I'm like, oh, I'm always up for that because people always want freebies. So I'm like, okay. Then I'm not going to lie, I proceeded to drink a lot of alcohol after that and watch some college football, which went really well. So then I'm sitting there, I'm sleeping in. I wake up, I go, shit, like I forgot because I set my alarm. I slept through it. But I wake up and I see Carolina with the lead. My first instinct was to break my TV, and then I just went off, sleep, maybe. And the thing is, we get to overtime. They can't even win the game. So it would have saved all the money. Drew,
I know.
Just like you, I had a money line parlay with all.
And
with
I doubled down live. I doubled down live when they're coming back. And when they got the fault, when they were receiving the overtime kick, I was like, yes.
And you know the crazy thing is, Drew?
Play.
Carolina's won 3 games now. Since I've been banned, they're on fire. Like, I see what I'm talking. That's why I'm never banning myself again. And another thing, I have a bet with people where they gave me plus 1.5, 2.5 New Orleans versus Carolina. So Carolina wins, and then New Orleans wins too. Like I could add a lead and like maybe.
Cam, we said on the show last week though, we were like 80% of the public is on one side. We always go the other way. 80% were on the Falcons minus 3.5. We said it was a trap. People call us crazy picking the Saints.
I'm telling you, when I got
it works.
I don't do this often, people, and please don't do this. This is how I got into trouble when I first started gambling. Out of frustration with the Giants game, and then and even though I had Arizona and some stuff, Jets was my original pick, and I tried to get out of it. I'm throwing my account on Houston, and like the voice is like, "Are you no?" And I go, "No what? No, I'm not listening. I'm not listening to all the background noise. All the people that I do shows would say Detroit's going to kill them." I go, "Stick to your plan." Because if you lose your money without anybody else's advice, that's fine. If you take somebody else's advice and lose, that's on you for being a stooge. And I do too many things and I listen to too much. I got too much noise in here and a lot of other things that are, my wires are cut. But I got in there. The spread was 4. When Detroit came back, I'm like, if this thing goes to overtime and they score a touchdown, like, I don't know. Drew, I was thinking with the luck that I have, that was going to happen. I'm like, kick the field goal. I got 3.5. I got 4. That's fine. But I'm going to tell you, like, nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. There's no blows. Like, know what you want to be on? Arizona. Sit back, relax, cuddle your wife, have sex with your wife, have a buddy over and have a drink. Whatever you want to do. Aren't I allowed to say these things, Drew? I thought we were uncensored. Yeah. I'm just saying, have fun. Because there was no way the Jets were cut. I actually bet Arizona live minus 23.5 or whatever the hell. I'm like, these guys aren't even going to get like a sniff.
Cam, I was pissed.
Suck.
I was pissed. That was
Drew, we're never betting that team again. New York teams are like, who's Carolina banned? How about the Giants and Jets? Get those fucking 2 idiot teams out of our lives.
I love the shot of Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams on the sideline, just like sad.
Oh, no, dude, and Rodgers is washed. As we said at the start of the year, no one will give us credit for, and they're on the hook for another year. This is what you do. I don't care about the money. You buy him out. He can't play anymore. It's done. You revamp. You get because you have a good defense still, but they're on the field all the time, so they're actually.
They won't do that. They won't do that. Woody Johnson will not do that.
Well, he's an idiot then. So what are you going to do? He thinks people are going to buy more Johnson and Johnson products so he can get even more. You know what? There's a lot of other rivals out there. I'm going to tell you something. His stock will go down too for all the people that support them because Johnson & Johnson, he owns them. They're like, screw you for screwing our team up. They'll go to like Pantene or the other rival company. I don't know what the hell it is.
Cam, we both switched off Chicago to New England on the Thursday show. Yay. We said Matt Eberflus, there's something with this team. They don't like him. They're just failing him. And Cam, they got absolutely slapped by the Patriots. It wasn't even close. Caleb Williams looked like a worse quarterback than Drake May. You called that before the season too. Cam, I don't know, man. I think they got to fire this guy like ASAP, right?
Here's the thing about the Bears. I think they have some parts, and it's a real shame because I know a lot of Bears fans, and their defense is actually really good. Really good players on defense. But like the Jets, your offense is putting them in horrible positions. Why do the Pittsburgh Steelers win games? It's pretty fucking simple. Because their defense, they get off the field. And even when they screw up, their offense can screw up. They're not tired. They'll make a big play.
And it's not turnovers, Cam.
Yes.
It's like, third down, we'll punt. Yeah.
It's clean. It's a clean, like the Seahawks are like these teams too. They can't get out of their own way. But Drew, great point. Eberflus is a stooge. If you're the Bears, you know what? And there's so many teams that had opportunities with Kingsbury and all these other. Sometimes in life, you're not going to win the first time. You got to stick through it. But these guys are like, we're going to get rid of a guy because he didn't do this. You also have to look at the situation. The guy goes, unlike Aaron Rodgers, Kingsbury goes to the jungle and whatever and comes back smarter. Yep. Not worse, not doing these new mushrooms. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm going to tell you this. The Bears have to clean house too. They were one of the trendy, and Drew, you know this too. They were one of the trendiest picks at the start of the year. Their win total 8.5. It was minus money. Not even
every
plus.
year, Cam. The trendiest teams never do well. It was the Jets and Bears this year.
Yeah, we were wrong. Hey, we've been wrong about a lot of things, except for the Titans. But that wasn't even. They screwed up so many games early. What are you going to do? Right?
Oh yeah, the Titans. I was completely wrong on 100%.
Me too.
And how about Merry Christmas and the Saints winning that game outright? We'll get you one of those shirts.
The Saints. Yeah, we had the Saints. Drew, quick shout out to you too. Sometimes overthink it. Should have gone with Buffalo. Thought it was a look ahead spot.
I was on the Colts as well, Cam. No shout out to me. Yeah, no shout out to me.
Sorry,
Cam. It was like we said. They had no weapons. It was close. It doesn't help that Joe Flacco throws a pick six on the second play of the game. Like it's like,
that's how we lose, Drew. And I know people are like,
as soon as that happened, I was like, we lost.
Buddy, I'm telling you, they say water finds its level. I'm trying to think of a game where we got a pick six to cover a spread compared to the ones that we've lost. It's not. I'm documented, Drew. It's like shootouts in hockey.
I'm trying to think.
Drew, you know what I am in shootouts in hockey? Out of 11, 2-9.
Holy shit.
That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. The game's tied. I got a dog. I wouldn't. That's what I do. I don't even care. I do plus 1.5s and stuff now, plus 1.5 parlays, all that other stuff. I don't care because you know what? Something bad's going to happen. But man, I'm sorry. I wasn't going to be this fired up today, but man,
it was our worst week of the season combined 11-13-2. The push on the Lions, and I'm on the Rams tonight. You're on the Dolphins.
Okay. But I do have a problem with that one. The line was 3.5 all week. Was it not?
When?
It closed at 4, Drew.
It was 3 when we filmed. Okay. I'll tell you.
I'm going to tell you, every pick we do today, I'm hitting refresh after every pick and see what the new line is. Okay.
Do it.
But I love you, Paul. Anyway, and you know what? To Drew's point, got me off Cincinnati, still had Cincinnati. Bet Baltimore live with the points when they were getting murdered. Didn't have the stones to take the money line at the end, but you knew they were going to not lose by $1 million. Drew, I'm a big boy. I accept it. We change a pick. You're Mr. Thursday night.
Hey, I owe you some wings, though. I said if they lose, I owe you some wings. So I owe you some wings now.
You owe me so many damn wings right now. You better buy a chicken farm.
And, damn, the Bengals going for 2 there. It's stupid. Yeah. There's so much time left.
You know what? I did a show, a game, and I defended it. And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, you're an idiot because they had 38 seconds and 2 timeouts and all this other stuff. Like, it was an initial reaction, but it was dumb. You're right.
Yeah. And then, the missed penalties on that play regardless.
And I asked Gabe this. What's the time that you do go for 2? He said like under 10 seconds. I said under 20 seconds.
I say 30 if they have no timeouts.
No. With timeouts. With timeouts.
With timeouts?
Say 2 timeouts.
20.
I would say 15 to 20 seconds. Because you know their team. They can get it on
with timeouts. It's 8 seconds of play.
That's right.
Yeah, I'd say 20.
So we're in agreement. Okay.
Cam, last thing before we get into this week, the Chiefs block a 35-yard field goal to ruin.
Lucky.
Like, what is this nonsense? I was like, it's going to be Bills.
I got one more for all you Chief guys out there. Mahomes to the ref.
Let them know when they're close to me.
Tell me when they are close to me. Are we not going to investigate this? What quarterback says, I need help? Like, so you're going to help me not get fucking killed or not get hit. This is
you know what that is? He wants him to say, hey, they're coming right behind you right now. He can slow down and then take the hit out of bounds and get the 15-yard penalty.
But Drew, that should be investigated. That's not right.
I agree with you, but no one's going to say anything. It's past.
No one's going to say anything. Have you heard anybody else in the league other than this guy ask a ref to tell him when the defensive player might hit him?
Probably Tom Brady.
I don't care. He's retired now.
I know. I'm saying that's the only one I can think of.
Yes, that would be my second answer. I don't care. And all you guys in the chat, he's the best. No, it's not right.
I can't believe it. When he got up after getting hit,
have favoritism. Okay? Yeah. I don't care about Taylor Swift already makes her fucking money. Okay? Mrs. Kelsey, great. You do NFL commercials. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't care. Enough is enough. And if you're a referee and you're actually listening to this guy, you should be fired. You should be fired.
Watch out, Pat. He's coming. Pat, he's coming.
I've never seen a team too. Their tackle starts early all the time. It's just a
their
joke.
Right tackle.
Their right tackle. Do people not watch these things? Nobody's doing nothing. And I'm sick and tired of it, Drew. I hope the Bills put a bullet in their fucking heads. But now you guys got injuries.
I know. No one's healthy. I think they're going to get slapped if they're not.
No, they're not. I'm betting the Bills out of spite, and I don't care.
All right. Well, I'm going to be there.
Sorry, Drew. I wanted to come on the show calm, but when I watched the game and I did a double.
And Cam, no one in mainstream media is showing that clip. I'm only seeing it on social media from fans and like regular people.
Yeah, because it's the old friend NFL league. Might as well. Hey, what is it? Kansas City Football League. Come watch every week. They can't get a penalty when a guy starts early. Their quarterback's telling refs, "Tell me when I'm going to get hit." Like, are you nuts?
Yeah.
No, like people, this is wrong. Like, and the fact that no one's talking about it just shows me everything I need to know. It's not right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, there's my rant of the week.
And Cam, I thought we were on the wrong side of Pittsburgh, even though it was our gold pick, when they decided to fake a punt at their own 10-yard line. And it was wide open. The guy was wide open, just dropped the ball. And I was like, oh, no, this is how we're going to lose the Pittsburgh game. Luckily, they came back and won it. So I was like, oh, we're on the right side or something.
Actually, but yeah, you're right. But some of these games, Drew, I don't know. It's just too much.
I liked Mike Tomlin after the game. They were like, how do you compare Jaden Daniels to Lamar? And he's like, let's not put that conversation out there. That's Mr. Jackson. He's a 2-time MVP. Let's not put those.
I like that, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah, I like that. Let's settle down. He's a rookie just yet. Okay, let's get into this week, Cam.
Let's do this.
Thursday night football. The Commanders going to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. The Eagles absolutely destroyed the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry Jones Stadium that has sunlight going in his players' eyes. And he says, we don't need curtains. We don't know where the solar system is. How am I supposed to know where the sun is? I'm Jerry Jones.
He's another guy. And
I was like, Jesus,
dude, you're
Jerry,
so rich. No, I got an idea, Jerry. Just get out of it, and why don't you just go on your yacht?
He has curtains. Just close the curtains.
I'm just saying, go hang out with your Playboy bunnies like Hugh Hefner and go on seas and get a satellite dish and watch your team play. You don't need to be there. Anyway,
I agree with you, man. But all right, Eagles.
I don't tell people live their lives.
Eagles 3.5-point favorites. Cam Jalen Hurts has been unbelievable the last 3 weeks.
He's my fantasy quarterback in all leagues, as you know.
Yeah, and he's making his case for the MVP. With
did I beat the boss or what?
You lost.
What? I had to start Justice Hill, too, because I don't even know how the waiver wire system works.
Kaimi Fairburn won him the game with 15 kicker points. He beat by 2 or something like that.
Of course. And I started like a 4-string running back. Whatever. Let's get to the picks now.
Anyways,
now I'm scheming.
Eagles 3.5-point favorites, Cam. A lot of people on Washington, over 55% of the public is on the Commander's side. Cam, I know it's a division game, but I think this is the Eagles just going to be like, this is our division. Sorry, Jaden Daniels. Their defense looks great. Offense looks great. I just don't think the Commanders can keep up with the Eagles here, Cam. So give me the Eagles minus 3.5.
I disagree. I think if you really watch that Dallas game, Philadelphia wasn't even that impressive. Dallas is just that shit. Washington, on the other hand, they still did some good things. I will take the 3.5. Might be on the wrong side here. I don't like the fact that it's not like a crazy number, but the consensus, more people are betting Washington as of taping, and that's a problem. But I'm going to take Washington plus 3.5. I think they can beat the Eagles outright.
I mean, it's going to be a good game regardless, I think, but I just think,
I can see the Eagles winning by 3. So, and I'm
you're going to be the better quarterback, better defense, better weapons. I got to go that side of it.
I'm sorry. I think Washington, they haven't had any games, like roadblock games, whatever. They still were in that game against Pittsburgh. They're a very good team. One thing I worry about, Pittsburgh's a very physical team. Washington could be a
short week.
Yes.
It was essentially a bye week for Philly.
You know what? That's a really good point. I'll take Washington now, but put it on the burner.
Where do you think mystery tiebreaker man is?
Philadelphia.
Incorrect to start the week.
I should go back to bed. Next.
This
will be my first week that mystery tiebreaker bagman. I won't get his disagreements right.
No.
That's never happened before.
You started 0-1 last week, and then you end up going 5.
Things are different today.
All right, Cam, let's go. The Jets hosting the Colts. 1 o'clock game.
Indy.
The Jets 3.5-point favorites. Totals 45. Cam, after the game, Colts defensive players are saying, "Oh, we don't work hard enough in this room. It doesn't translate to the field. We don't care. We're not going to win the Super Bowl." Joe Flacco playing like absolute shit the whole time. AR not going back because they're going to Flacco the whole season. I think they're just straight tanking now. So I'm going to take the Jets.
So are the Jets, though. What are the
Yeah, but I'm going to take the Jets, Cam, because I don't think Aaron Rodgers is tanking. I think he just sucks, but I think that's good enough to beat Joe Flacco by 3.5 points here. I don't like it, but I'm going to take the Jets here.
I don't like anything about this game. I'll take the Colts. Drew, I literally might have like double-digit switches this week because I know I'm that rattled. Like I could switch the first 2 games. I will take the horseshoe. You know what? Actually, this bet is purely out of hatred and spite.
Fair. I feel like those ones usually don't win, though, when you do it out of hatred.
Probably not, but I don't care. I want to cheer for Indy in this game, despite not covering versus Buffalo. Do you know they're 7-3 ATS this year?
Mm-hmm.
You know what the Jets are? 3-7.
Yep. Where do you think Mr. Tiebreaker Man is?
Oh, God. Jets.
Correct. I thought you were going to go Colts because the public was on the Colts.
I almost did. See, you got to slow down, Cam. Next.
I thought you were going to do it, but you didn't. Okay, the Titans, Cam. Absolutely. Cam, I told you last week, can't bet on the Titans anymore. You didn't listen. You picked the Titans. Chargers covered. The Vikings going to Tennessee, take on the Titans, 6.5-point favorites on the road. Luckily, we got the Vikings early because the line that it closed at, they did not cover. They won by 5. Cam, 6.5 points, still not enough. I think the Vikings absolutely destroy them. Sam Darnold's not going to play that bad.
This will be in my mineral pick. Just like I got off Carolina, Saints, and everything else, Tennessee will maybe win this game and cover 6. I don't care. I'm not quitting these guys. They came back, lost by 10 to the Chargers. They had so many stupid little things that happened in that game. They're at home. Minnesota was so lucky to cover that number. Now they have to win by a touchdown.
They should have lost.
Drew, I'm telling you, don't get off Tennessee this week. I know. I can't wait.
I've been off them now, Cam. I'm not going back on them.
Comments? Cam, dumb, dunce, loser, fool, ginger, idiot, Tennessee +6. Don't care what you say. I'm sticking to it. Drew, I realized something again, and I never listen to my own advice. You take teams at their lowest stock price. Like last week, Carolina covered against the Giants. Whatever. New Orleans playing horrible shit football. They win outright. I'm buying Tennessee as a penny stock. And you know what? Sure, Minnesota can win by 10 in this game. I don't care. I'm taking the home dog. Call me insane.
You're going Will Levis against the Vikings defense.
I am.
I can't do it. I think you're crazy.
I know you can't do it.
I think you're on crazy pills this week, Cam, because I think the Vikings win this game by like 30
I haven't had
points.
much sleep.
Yeah, I think.
I feel like you, like with your kids.
The Titans. You can't bet on the Titans anymore, Cam.
Dude, my dad had hip surgery. The guy's been in the hospital for 2 weeks. Like, who's his doctor? Dr. Nick Riviera from The Simpsons? Tennessee +6. I'm done.
All right, where do you think Mystery Tiebreaker Man is on this
Minnesota.
one? Correct.
You're right. I'm not going to lose this game.
Pittsburgh hosting the Baltimore Ravens. The Steelers going against the Ravens. Cam, Ravens on a long week. They've had extra rest. Usually that's bad news bears for the team, the other team, but Steelers, the 3-point home dogs. You love home dogs. You like Tomlin like me this year.
Can you start this one? I'm having a real problem with all these games.
I'm going Pittsburgh here, Cam. I know everyone's going to be on the Ravens because of the long rest and prep for the game, but division game, Cam, AFC North, I'm going underdogs at home. If this was 3-point favorite for Steelers, I'd go with the Ravens. Give me the underdog at home here. I think they can keep it close with Lamar. And like going against Jaden Daniels, I know they're not the same quarterback, but it's the same style. So I think that helps Pittsburgh going into this game.
You know what, Drew? I'm going to take Pittsburgh for one reason. Baltimore secondary. It sucks.
Worse than the league.
And they got guys banged up and stuff too. Russell Wilson doesn't have to play a perfect game. The key for Pittsburgh is stopping Lamar Jackson, making them one-dimensional, and changing the offense. If they can get any stops defensively, a turnover, they'll win the game outright. Give me Pittsburgh +3. I think this is a very difficult game, though, because you know how dangerous Baltimore's offense is, but I'll take the Steelers.
Yeah, anytime these two teams go against each other, it can go either way. I think TJ Watt and the boys can keep him inside the pocket and make it just a throwing football game. And as long as Russell Wilson doesn't make mistakes, I think it stays within 3. I could see like 20-17, like a real gritty game here, Cam. All right, moving on. The Cleveland Browns going to New Orleans to take on the Saints. It's Merry Christmas time in New Orleans with their new head coach. Cam, do you believe in the Riz, or are you on Cleveland coming off the bye on the road? Where are we going?
Can you start again?
I'm going Jameis Winston revenge game. I think he's going to absolutely destroy the Saints here. I think the Saints, everyone's happy, new head coach, win, blah, blah, blah in the division game. This is a different game, Cam. I think Jameis Winston comes in there, throws 3 touchdowns. The Saints lose by 30 points.
You know what? It's very simple, and I wish we knew. If the Cleveland Browns like Jameis Winston, it might be a mineral pick for me because they'll play their asses off, and they have more talent than the Saints do. I will take Cleveland as well, but this is a very dangerous game. The Saints looked pretty good against Atlanta in that game. I think they like the new coach. Dennis Allen was probably arguably one of the worst coaches in NFL history. That's my opinion. He is. The guy's awful. I'll take Cleveland as well.
All right. So hopefully we don't lose that one betting on Jameis Winston. I like Mr. Steel and Crab Legs going to New Orleans.
Me too. And no, it's a great point. He played for the Saints. Didn't really get the opportunity he deserved, in my opinion, compared to some other guys. I like Cleveland.
All right. The Jacksonville Jaguars going to Detroit, take on the Lions. The biggest spread of the week. Detroit Lions are minus 13 at home, Cam. That's a big spread. Might be the biggest one I've seen this year on the Lions. Do you trust the team to cover 2 touchdowns? The Jags almost upset the Vikings outright last week with Mac Jones. Trevor Lawrence probably back, they say. Do you think Lawrence and the gang can keep this within 2 touchdowns?
Can you start again? I'm really suffering.
Yeah.
No, I like these games, Drew, I'm looking at them going, I don't even, sometimes you look at games and go, yeah, I love it. I've not loved any game that we've picked so far.
I think Jared Goff played his worst game of his career probably. And
he's probably going to come back and slap these guys upside down.
And I think they come out and he throws 5 touchdowns, not 5 picks. I think Jacksonville's in a world
of hurt. What about the defense of Detroit? They showed a lot of holes against Houston.
Yeah, but that's a better offense than Jacksonville, Cam.
It is.
I could see a boat race here, Cam, like 35-13. Like, I don't know. I can't bet on the Jags against the Lions. Like, I don't care what the spread is.
Well, it's a cat battle. I'll take a Lion over a Jaguar. He's more weathered, more under control. Jaguar's still a very dangerous cat, but the Lion is a bigger cat.
I actually wonder in real life who would win between Jaguar and cat. I have no idea.
A lion would kill a Jaguar. He's meaner and he's older and he's tougher and he knows all the tricks in the book. The Jaguar's feistier, but he's smaller. The Lion eventually would fucking just, if he gets, the Jaguar would have to put on a super ground and pound attack on before and really take chunks out of the Lion. Because if he doesn't hurt the Lion, he's fucking mincemeat.
It says, luckily, the Jaguar is the faster and has the strongest bite force of all the cats in the world, but the Lion is twice the weight and size of the Jaguar, which would be the disadvantage, and the Lion will win.
Hey, are you impressed that I actually I don't even
know?
You're
like what's the British guy with the voice does all the narration for the animal shows?
I don't know. All I know is I told you that lions are double the size of a jaguar, and Jaguar, you're fast and mean. But Drew, I'll take Detroit minus 13 teeth.
Ooh.
And bites.
I'm trying to see what's his name. Alec Doyle? Oh, David Attenborough.
Yeah. See, the thing about you is you don't know top 20 bands of all time, but you can name a British announcer. Anyway, Drew, that's what makes you you, and it's very impressive.
I'm not a music guy. Never have. Never will be.
You know what I mean, though. Like you're.
I know. I got useless knowledge. Cam, you got a lot of useless knowledge in your head too, okay?
I got tons of useless knowledge, and know what else I got, Drew? Useless picks.
Yeah, that's true.
Good show this week. Yeah, let's keep it up, buddy. How about are we taking the Lion with 13 more teeth?
Yep. Yes, we're both on.
There we go.
Green Bay going to Chicago to take on the Bears. The Bears have given up on their head coach. Eberflus still hired as of today. Cam, I don't care what this number is. Green Bay coming off a bye is going to absolutely destroy Chicago. I'm sorry. Chicago has been owned by Green Bay through the Rodgers tenure, through the Love tenure. It doesn't matter. Cam, until Eberflus is fired, I can't bet on the Bears. Give me Green Bay on the road -6.
I don't know what to do here. The Bears are getting 6 at home, a divisional game against the Packers. Packers got to figure some things out, though. Don't you?
You're getting LaFleur off a bye, though, Cam. That's what's good.
Yeah, you know what? I love home dogs, but I'm on Green Bay too. You're right, the Bears. But the thing is, I don't know if the Bears are just in a swoon or they're really just trying to get this guy fired. I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know, and none of us know because they could actually show up in this game. The thing about the Packers is they've surprisingly giving up a lot of yards to a lot of teams. The Bears are at home. Maybe they're a different animal there, but you're right. I'll take the Chiefs.
Just take Chicago. We know you want to do it. It's a home dog, 6 points, division game.
No. Give me Green Bay. I might switch.
All right, Cam, off his rocker today because this is an instant Cam pick usually. All right, Cam, midway point of the show, 7 games left. We've done 7. We're going to go to the questions from last week's show. We got some good ones from in the replies. We'll ask the question again in the replies this week. Cam, we got some fun ones. You ready?
Do people really like this game? Or?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Which former Mickey Mouse Club turned movie pop star is your favorite?
Alanis Morissette?
Is she a Mickey Mouse Club member?
No, she was in You Can't Do That on Television with the green slime.
Yes, that doesn't count.
Okay.
We're talking like Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake.
Could you give me some? Give me a list.
All right, let me find it because I have no idea either.
You see? So you're asking questions that you don't know the answer to. That's pretty stupid.
All right, so we got Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, Charles Hampton, J.C. Chazet, Ryan Gosling, Britney Spears. That's
Britney Spears, because she drinks like I do. Next.
Nothing to do with her music. Okay, I got it.
No, nothing to do with her music.
Cam, when are you going to ask Lisa to marry you?
We're in a common law marriage, and that question, we don't talk about these things. Did you write that question?
No, someone asked when's he going to ask his girlfriend to marry him.
You know how much shit I'm going to get into? You fucking, I got to tell you, whoever wrote that, these questions are banned. I do what I want to do with my common law relationship. It's up to me. Okay? Hey, yeah. I'm gonna make one point here. What's the guy's name?
Michael.
Michael. I got something to. Actually, funny. I'm going to a Michael's wedding this weekend. It better not be my buddy, because if you're doing this to me, I'm going to lose it on you at your wedding. Here's the deal. I have friends. Every single one of my friends, I don't want to say this before, my other buddy's marriage this week are either in a bad marriage or separated. I have a system. We spend time together, then we take a break. We spend time together. Yeah. You know what I am, Drew, my relationship? I'm a fireman. 5 on, 3 off. 5 on, 3 off. 5 on. You get it? And you know what? That's why we still talk to each other. My buddies who all got married in a small space, hey, I got to go see my kid this week. We're divorced. So you know what? Hey, Michael, I love you, but no more personal questions on the show. This is supposed to be fun.
All right. No, I'll no more personal questions.
I can't believe, Drew.
I thought you were just going to be like, next question. I didn't expect you to go in.
Well, that's why because I tell the truth.
All right. What's the best type of beer, Cam? IPA, lager, stout, etc. What's your option? What's your go-to?
Well, that's a tough one too. I got diabetes now. I would say IPA in the old days, but it's got a lot of sugar. For me, when you get older, if you like coffee, I would say Guinness. And it also has very low fat, and it's very good for your blood flow and iron. If I were to drink a regular beer, my favorite regular beer was Steam Whistle when ice cold.
Oh, what? All right.
Yeah, I had a friend who told me it tasted like corn, and I wanted to
it tastes like pennies. I hate Steam Whistle.
I love. Oh, it's got to be ice cold. No, Drew, and you got tip. Got to check the date. The freshness meter, they do a stamp on it. If it's under a month, Steam Whistle's amazing. If
people used to tell me beer doesn't go bad, and I found a
case
of beer.
Of course it does. It's in a green bottle. It goes. But buddy, why do you think they make brown bottles? It's like preservatives in meats. Brown bottles make beer stay fresher longer. See, I'm giving people. Fuck the football tips. Let's just talk about life right now, because I can't give you away. But Drew, green beers like Heineken and stuff, you're like, ooh, it's skunky. Yeah. And the problem with Heineken is they don't have a stamp because it's imported. If you get a Steam Whistle, ice cold, a month under the stamp date, it'll be one of the best beers you've had. If you have it over 2 months, it'll taste, like you said, pennies or corn.
All right, Cam, blondes or brunettes?
Both.
All right, fair enough.
I like redheads too, but
winter, fall, summer, or spring? What's your favorite season?
Oh God, obviously fall.
Yeah,
football, windows open when I sleep. Actually, my seasons in order: fall, spring, winter. Summer is my least favorite season because I sweat and I get hot and I need sunblock over 40 with graphite. Did you really put that stuff in sunblock for people like me who can die in the sun?
There's a lot, but I'm only going to do 2 more. Question for Cam is, are you a Ginger guy or a Marianne guy? Do you get the question?
Yeah, I like Marianne's personality, but I'd rather have sex with Ginger.
He understood the reference. I didn't know if you get it.
Gilligan's Island? You think?
Yeah, I didn't know if you were Gilligan's Island.
Stupid?
Hey, I never watched that show. I had no idea what he was talking about.
You're also young. How many years younger are you than me? Where are we going here? One more question and save them up, guys, because this is the new segment, apparently. What do you got for me?
What would be your last meal on death row, Cam?
Oh, what a great question. How many? Do I get an appetizer?
You get an appetizer, 2 entrees, and dessert.
Appetizer, calamari.
Really?
That's real meal. Hold on. Meal, surf and turf, steak done under medium with a huge lobster tail covered in butter. Other meal. Sorry, I need chicken wings. They got to be from Buffalo too. So appetizer. You know what? Chicken wings, appetizer, because I'm a chicken wing guy. Lobster tail with steak, entree, dessert. A pecan pie with a dollop of ice cream on the top.
What about you get 2 entrees though? You said just one surf and turf. What's the other one?
I get another meal?
Yeah.
Can you give me I'd go with.
I thought you'd be like a Italian guy, like going spaghetti and meatballs or something. To be honest,
Nah. Surf and turf for me, and the other meal would be probably. God, what would it be? I got to think on that one. No, just give me one meal: surf and turf, chicken wings, surf and turf, big lobster tail, peach pie, the ones with the not raisins like a butter tart, but the ones with the pecans in them. Heat the pie and a huge thing of like Haagen-Dazs ice cream on the top, and then you can, you know what? Flick the switch. He gone. Dead.
Sounds good to me, Cam. That doesn't sound like
Sure
bad
does.
at all. I was questioning you when you said calamari. I was like, calamari is good.
Yeah, I see, Drew. That's you are. I'm off my game. I thought about it. Chicken wings for me because if they're buffalo chicken wings, like from the best wings place in Buffalo, and know what? No breading either. Just wrap them up in like just buffalo hot with blue cheese.
No, you need breading. You need breading.
That's my
breading guy.
I'm not a better guy.
Right,
actually, you know what? And a piece of KFC. My other meal would be actually a bucket of KFC too. I love KFC.
What? No. Get out of here, Cam. That's your old school in you. When KFC was good, it's not good anymore.
Depends where you go, Drew, and it depends on who cooks it. It's all about the batch and the grease. If you go to an old school place, they'll do it right. If you go to the new one, all these young kids, Popeyes has got so much damn batter on it. I want to puke. Anyway,
yeah, I don't like Popeyes either. Everyone loves Popeyes. So I'm a Mary Brown's guy.
Mary Brown's is awesome, but their price point is not. Am I right?
Yes.
Thank
you. But when they have the buy one get one free sandwiches,
yes. I couldn't agree more. And their hot sandwiches off the chain.
Yes.
Too.
All right, Cam. Back to football. The Vegas Raiders going to Miami to take on the Dolphins. The Dolphins are 7-point home favorites. I'm on the wrong game. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm on the right.
No, you're not. We picked Green Bay.
The Dolphins, Cam. 7-point favorites at home. Where are you going in this one? You can start because I've started every game so far.
I like when you do. I'm going to take the Raiders.
Ooh.
+7. I don't really love it, but Gardner Minshew, they can do enough to hang in this game. Do I really want to lay 7 points with the Miami Dolphins? No, I don't. Listen, this game will not be bet for me. It's Dolphins might win by 7, but you know what? How do I lay 7 with Miami with dead fish? I'll take the swashbuckling Raiders to cover 7.
I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins. I think Mike McDaniel and that offense can blow out the Raiders enough. They do well against shitty teams with Tua. The Raiders are a shitty team, Cam. I don't care if they have a bye week or not. Give me the Dolphins to win this by 10+.
Okay.
Yeah. Where do you think Mr. Tiebreaker Man is on this one?
Miami.
Correct. It's at 3-1 now, I think.
I'm back.
You're back. The Rams going to New England to take on the Patriots. The Patriots +4.5 home dogs. Cam loves home dogs. You know what I don't love though, Cam? Betting on a team after their best week of the season, which the Patriots had last week. I'm getting off that train. Give me the Rams -4.5 on the road.
I will agree. Everyone's going to be on the Patriots because of the Patriots. They were very good to us, Drew. I'm not comfortable laying 4.5 with the Rams, but we have to pick every game on this show. It will not be a top bet or anything, but I will take the Rams probably to win between 4 and 7. The line right now is 4.5. I will take the Rams.
All right, we're in agreement. I think we've only agreed on like 3 games so far, weirdly.
We disagreed on a lot of stuff at the top, the 1 o'clocks, and now we're back to being like a family.
The Falcons going to Denver to take on the Broncos. Yeah. The Broncos coming off that big upset against the Chiefs, not upset stats-wise.
Well, you mean screw
they should have
job?
won. Yeah, they should have won. And Atlanta getting beat by the Saints.
Don't. Hey, tell me when a Denver player's coming. I wouldn't want to get hit.
Cam, I know everyone's going to be on the Broncos now because they kept that close. I'm going to Atlanta off of a loss here. Road dog. I have to do it.
I'm with you, too. Frank Falcon off that loss to the Saints. They're a Jekyll and Hyde football team. I want to take Denver, but they'll be a popular favorite.
Yeah, what just happened to the Broncos is what backbreaks seasons. Like I can see them going on down.
If Denver wins this game by 2 or more, though, you're going to see how mentally strong they are. And there's a very good case you can make for Denver. They got Locke back. Their secondary with Surtain and Locke are so damn good. Like if Denver had other pieces, they'd actually be a scary football team because they got their secondary is one of the best in the league. But Atlanta does have weapons. I think they're going to try to run Bijan, and Algier should be a part of their plan and just wear down Denver and pound. I'll take Atlanta, but I think Atlanta will win by 3, and we're getting 1.5.
Yeah, and Cortland Sutton, the resurgence this season by him has to be mentioned, Cam. He's been unbelievable.
I love that guy.
Yeah, all right. Well, we're both on the Falcons. The Seattle Seahawks, Cam, going to San Fran to take on the 49ers. I can confirm this will be in my minerals, Cam. San Fran -6.5. Seattle coming off a bye. Cam, tell me what happens to your Seattle Seahawks when they take on the 49ers. You know better than I.
Bad things.
Exactly, and that's why I'm on San Fran -6.5.
I'm taking Seattle because I want to defend my team. I think the bye week will help with McDonald. I think it's going to be San Francisco winning between 3 and 6. I'm getting that hook. I don't think Drew. San Francisco is like they're not the nine. Like sure they got screwed against Tampa Bay, but they're not the team they were. They have they're just.
I agree with you. Neither is Seattle.
The problem with Seattle is they'll probably play really well, and Geno will throw 2 pick sixes, and then I'll lose.
No,
the
a
game by
snap's
7.
gonna go over his head for a safety or something in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a problem. Give me Seattle though; it's a divisional game.
Cam, San Fran's won 6 straight against the Seahawks overall by an average of. Can you guess the amount of points?
I'm gonna say 11.
14.5. So it hasn't even been close the last 6 games against the 49ers. Shanahan's just got them figured out. Pete Carroll's not there anymore, though, so it could be different this year. But yeah, give me the San Francisco 49ers. This will be my Mariners, and I think they absolutely destroy them.
I'm hurt.
Yes. I'll be hurt here. The Chiefs going to Buffalo, take on the Bills. The Bills, 2.5-point favorites at home. 61% of the public is on Buffalo.
Great.
The Bills have won 3 straight regular season games against the Chiefs, but they've lost 2 straight playoff games. The Bills usually win when it doesn't matter in the regular season, Cam. I'll be in attendance. The Bills have lost 3 straight with me in attendance. I got to go Chiefs here, Cam. Give me Mahomes as an underdog. I'll be cheering for the Bills, but I cannot bet on them as favorites against the Chiefs with all their injuries. Yeah.
I don't want to lay 2.5 with the Bills. As you know on this show, this is a spite bet. I wish the people of Buffalo and Western New York, if any of you guys are watching the show, this is like, I wish a Super Bowl game. I'm so sick and tired of the Chiefs smoke and mirror bullshit job. They should have lost it. They could have lost to the fucking Bucks. They got so lucky against Denver. Buffalo.
The Ravens.
Oh, yeah. These guys are, like, honest to God.
The Falcons. All these teams should be them.
Kansas City fans, not personal, okay? Like, if I meet a Kansas City fan, you could be the nicest guy in the world. I hate your team, okay? And I hate the way they get benefits from the NFL. Buffalo, play the game, knock these fuckers around. I want Mahomes on the deck. I want him on the deck. You're right, Drew. Kansas City's probably going to cover. Spite bet because I want Buffalo to win. This is a heart bet. Heart bets are brutal, but I don't care. Buffalo, it's 2.5. They're not, it's not even a pick 'em.
Nope.
Oh my God! I'll take them on the money line, but for the show 2.5. Yep.
It's probably going to climb to 3 based on the public's betting.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Cam, I just don't know. And like, if they go 17-0, if you had to put the New England Patriots 17-0 season from 2007 against this 17-0 season, I think the Patriots absolutely mop the floor with them.
Mop the floor. The Patriots used to beat teams by 45. They don't ask referees for help and block field goals to win games. The Patriots season was legendary. Sorry, Kansas City, you're not even close. That's like comparing Picasso and a kindergarten finger painter.
I know. I'm just thinking, like, would the story be if he's the first quarterback to go 20-0?
I couldn't give a fuck.
Stuff. Well, best team
Buffalo.
ever.
Buffalo. Yeah. Spite bet. Come on.
Where do you think the mystery tiebreaker man is on this one?
Oh, what, his 2 favorite teams? God, I don't know what, I want to see this guy's loyalty, right? This is a very important one. He's on the Chiefs.
He is on the Chiefs. I thought you were going to go Bills.
Nope. Thought about it. You know what, mystery tiebreaker man? We're going to have a little chat too, because you know what? You should just go out and give your allegiance to Buffalo and Kansas City.
I thought you were going to go Buffalo for sure.
I'm more of a Buffalo fan than Bagman.
It's true. I'm actually shocked about that one.
I love Buffalo. I love the people there. I love the food there. And I want something positive to happen for these people. Haven't they been through enough? Kansas City. Oh, we're in Kansas City. We're living the great life. We win every week.
Taylor Swift will also be in attendance.
Who cares? Throw her in the falls.
I was thinking.
My girlfriend is getting Airbnb when she comes to Toronto. Thank you, Taylor Swift, for being so popular, because now you can basically pay my mortgage.
You can jack up the prices 3 times.
I think we were talking like $600 a night or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Cam. My wife has tickets to the concert next week on a Friday.
Oh, tell her to enjoy. I can't afford.
Cam, I told her her tickets are
sell them
like $4,000 each.
Sell them.
No, but I want to go. I'm like, you know what else? You can go to? Anything you want with $4,000 in your bank account.
I got to be honest with you. I love music, and I know it, like all these bands, indie bands. I like.
Cam, what band would you pay $4,000?
None. That's the thing. Sell the tickets. But I'm a heartless guy. You know what? No, that's actually not true. Because with $4,000, I could actually take care of so many problems that are real life problems. I don't give a fuck about a concert. Put on the damn radio. Oh, as it came in, Mr. Stewart, your Rogers bill is now available. Click. Next.
Yeah. Next. Well, good thing they gave you that lifetime employee discount, right, Cam?
Oh, no, I don't have. I was a freelancer. I know,
it was a joke. I knew they screwed you.
I can't even tell when you're joking now.
I know they screwed you over. Don't worry. The Bengals
screwed me over. I thought my ratings were pretty good on this. Hey, that's not on me. Hey, employees, you want guys to throw the company line and read auto cue? Good for you. What do we got on Sunday night, Drew?
The Bengals going to LA to take on the Chargers. The Bengals coming off their heartbreaking loss to the Ravens. 10 days rest. The Chargers slapped the Titans. The Titans should have kept it closer, but some weird decisions in that game that kept LA covering. Cam, road dogs, the Cats. I know you like the Bengals here.
I do like the Bengals. And you know what? The Chargers, everyone's like, you know what I like? I do like the Chargers, though. Shout out to Guillaume. I think they're a team that's really coming together. But the way the Bengals lost that game with Chase, and I know the Chargers defense is good, Cincinnati basically has to go on a heater or they're not making the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
This is a massive game, and Burrow's the type of guy to step up. I will take the Bengals, but you know what? I think a lot of people the Bengals will be a public underdog despite it only being 1.5 points. Not a fan of that, but I have to take Cincinnati because they're great teaser material. Man, you jack these guys to like 7.5, 8.5. But anyway, I'll take Cincinnati plus 1.5.
Yeah, Cam, I think Cincinnati is a better football team. I know their defense hasn't looked great, but I think Joe Burrow and the guys can win this game outright, and they're plus 1.5. I'll have money on the money line for this game, not just the spread. This might be my minerals as well. I think the Bengals are just a better team all around, Cam. Give me the Bengals outright, plus 1.5. Easy game for me, I think.
Please stop. It is not an easy game. See, you're doing great, Drew. Everything was going great. Everything was fine. And then easy game, that's where I don't want to hear that type of language on the show. I'd rather hear you throw an F-bomb out there than easy game or lock. Okay?
Hey, last time I said lock, the Steelers won, though, so I broke that curse this year.
Okay, Drew.
Houston going to Dallas on Monday Night Football. It's the Battle of Texas. Trey Lance came into the game and looked absolutely awful, Cam. But I think they should go back to him, honestly. What about you?
I agree.
You think they should? Okay.
Yeah, well, they have to find out what they got. They either cut him or keep him around. It's like, we know who Cooper Rush is. He's a backup quarterback. Lance, can he do it? He can run with his legs. I don't know. That Houston loss was demoralizing, man.
Yeah, 7 points though, Cam. Is that enough to get you off of Houston? I feel like if Cooper Rush is starting, I like plus 7. If it's Trey Lance, I think I'll go
we
Houston.
could change this game. We find out the quarterbacks. I'll take Dallas plus 7.
I agree with you. I'm going to take Dallas as well.
The world's going to be on Houston after playing that good against Detroit.
I don't know, because the Dallas Cowboys are such a popular team. People might
are they? People are sick of losing money. They're 2-6-1 ATS or 2-7, depending where you got the line on that one week. That could have been a push. That's horrible. It's one of the worst ATS records in the league.
And you know what they don't have to worry about, though, on Monday Night, Cam? The sun getting in their players' eyes with their the stadium that they've spent $1 billion on that their players can't play in properly. Yeah, funny enough.
So dumb.
All right, our best bets of the week, Cam. Our gold, silver, and bronze selections. Are you ready to give any of yours, or should I start?
I am never ready, Drew. Start.
All right, my bronze pick, Cam, is the Minnesota Vikings -6 on the road in Tennessee. -6 on the road in Tennessee. I think they blow them out. Give me Mr. Viking coming off their worst performance of the season where they almost lost to Mac Jones. I think they bounce back and smoke the Titans.
I almost want to go against you in that game because you know where I know what, Drew? The minute you're like bashing the Titans, they'll play their game of the year. My bronze selection will be the Cleveland Browns +1 against the Saints. Jameis Winston revenge game. So Drew and I are both on Cleveland. Everyone, hey, New Orleans, you played great against Atlanta. Those are teams that know each other, divisional game. Cleveland, if you like Jameis Winston, you'll win this game. So I will take the plus. What we're getting on plus. We're getting +1. So I will take Cleveland.
Cam, my silver selection is those Cincinnati Bengals on the road in LA take on the Chargers. I think they win this game outright and they're underdogs, so I have to take the Bengals +1.5. What is your silver?
My silver selection is the Frank Falcon +1.5 in Denver. I think they can win this game. I worry about Denver's secondary. They're good, but Atlanta, they got to figure it out. That was a tough loss to the Saints. I think they bounce back and win by 3. We're getting 1.5. I like these small dogs this week, so give me Atlanta. Frank Falcon +1.5.
I love it, Cam. Falcon would be my 4th if I had 4. My gold is going against your boys, the Seattle Seahawks. I think San Fran continues their trend of absolutely destroying
out
them.
of all the games, that's the one you're doing.
Cam, I love it. I just think CMC back after another week. I think this game is going to be like 42-17. Geno Smith, balls flying over his head. Just a shit show in San Francisco. So give me the 49ers to win by 6.5 and put like the final nail in the Seattle Seahawks coffin.
I was going to do, Drew? Know what I was going to do? Be nice, but now my gold pick is the Tennessee Titans +6 instead of Cincinnati. We're against each other now. You should have been nicer to my pet bird. Instead, you killed him with a pick. 49ers mining for gold. You put one right through my bird's head. Anyway, I'm on. You know what? This is the week. Minnesota's going to squeak out a win. I'm covering.
Cam, losing money with bad teams. You got to stop doing it. We'll see. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see. The bad teams we bet against this week. Did Carolina cover? Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Did the Saints cover?
Well, we bet on the Saints.
Yeah, but they went outright.
But you said with the ones we bet against.
They're still bad. Are they a bad team? Yes.
No, I'm saying you said the bad teams we bet against. We didn't bet against the Saints.
We bet against the fucking Panthers, didn't we?
Yeah, that was a bad decision. The Giants might be worse. We might have been wrong about that game.
I can't believe they lost outright.
I bet against the Titans. You didn't, but the Chargers beat them.
I'm on the Titans this week, and I don't care. I was going to take Cincinnati as my goal, Drew, but the hurt that you gave me taking the Niners.
And usually when we agree on minerals, we're right. So like Pittsburgh last week. So Cincinnati, good pick this week. Maybe Cam will switch it in his Thursday picks.
If we give me a forward, then it'll be Cincinnati. But I'm doing the Drew spite pick on Tennessee because he's off the bandwagon. Everybody and their mother hates this team right now. They only lost by 10 to the Chargers. Give me Tennessee at home.
Okay, Cam. Monday Night Football quickly before we get out of here. First touchdown scorer, Rams, Dolphins.
Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Let me get to this stuff right now. Give me something. And dude, I hit one. I had Mixon last night. It didn't pay a lot, but I had two guys. Mixon was one of them. And I had, who was the other guy? I think I had Jameson Williams on the Lions. But anyway, Mixon hit. Doesn't matter. You wish you get more value, but sometimes you don't. Player props. I'll
tell you what I'm going with. I'm going Odell Beckham 28-1. With Tyreek banged up, Odell back in the offense. I will take a little sprinkle on Odell 28-1.
I'm going to go with two guys.
Okay.
Puka Nacua for the Rams. Is he healthy?
Yep.
And Jonnu Smith for the Dolphins, 16-1.
Ooh, you like tight ends, I noticed.
I have a real problem with tight ends, too. Like, I have a problem betting on, I had a Panther problem, got a lot of problems, now I got a Titan problem, and I got a tight end problem.
Okay,
actually, I really do have a tight end problem. I haven't had a good bowel movement in a long time, Drew. Like a good gold pick.
Well, maybe this week is the lucky charm. Maybe it's
Have you tried that Dulcolac stuff? Does it work?
I have no idea what you're talking about, so no.
It's a stool softener.
Oh, no, I have not tried that.
Okay, anyway, we'll talk off air about these things.
Again, my same game parlay for tonight for everybody. Tyreek Hill over 71.5 receiving yards. Cooper Kupp over 66.5 receiving yards. Devon A-Chain and Kyron Williams both over 50 rushing. It's plus 475.
I love your parlays. Drew does really good with these ones. So, yeah, follow Drew's lead with his parlays. Any individual ones, Drew, guys with low-hanging fruit, low numbers? Hey, we hit the backup. See? Remember that Cincinnati game? That I can't pronounce his name. The backup tight end, whatever. Guy had 2 catches for 30-something. His yardage was like 17.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking. Like, I love guys. This is the way to hit those props. Any guy like under 20 yards or 25, like, go low. Don't go to the main guy on the team. Go to like the 3rd, 4th receiver who needs 1.5 catches or whatever. It wins a lot.
Cam, weird sneaky pick for tonight. Colby Parkinson over 50 yards receiving is plus 900.
I kind of like Colby Parkinson, actually.
50 yards.
He was Seattle's old tight end, was he not?
Yeah.
I know him.
I got Josh Allen over 50 yards rushing last week. I was like, oh, all the receivers are out. He's going to be running. 50 yards rushing was plus 550. I was like, sick. Easy one prop. Anyways, Cam. Let's get out of here. We'll see everyone back Thursday. Please click like. Please click subscribe. Please rate and review on all audio platforms. Let us know in the comments below what you think we should ask Cam next episode. Cam seems to like these questions. No personal stuff. We don't want to know.
That's the thing. I don't mind. You can ask fun stuff. Make it the funnier the better, but don't throw in like wedding questions and stuff like that. This is something that's other things.
Other things like how deep Cam slid it in his forehead or something. I don't know. It's just,
pretty deep.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday.
This has been Drew and Stu. Follow Drew at Producer Drew and Cam at Cam Stewart Live. May the winners be yours and all of the best bets hit.